This morning we got someone pretty interesting. This is Trap. He's a carpet python who just came in this morning. It's brought down from Nusa by one of our zoo staff who's actually taken him in after some members of the public had noticed that he seems to have swallowed what looks like a rat trap, which are pretty apparent on the x-rays. Of course, this being an item that they can't digest, it's going to get lodged and blocked somewhere. You can imagine be pretty painful. So we're about to prepare him to go into surgery, where we'll try to go into his intestines and try and remove that object and then patch him back up. And fingers crossed everything goes well, and he should be back out there in no time. So right now I'm just trying to get the intestine out. As you can actually see here, there's a lot of these very engorged blood vessels here. So all of these ones are the vessels that supply the intestine. Because of the inflammation, it's going to be very enlarged, very angry. I must be very careful around these things because it'll be very susceptible to a lot of bleeding if I accidentally hit one. This is going to be the point at which I incise the intestine and try to remove the object. It's going to take a little bit of twisting and turning to try and get it out together in one piece without it getting caught on something.
Old and rusty, very inhumane.
So now that the foreign object, the rat trap, has been taken out of the intestines, the rest of the job from here is basically just going to be trying to close up the rest of it, making sure that there's nothing else left in here that we've missed or any spots that might look unhealthy that we can't be leaving. And hopefully we'll see him well on his road to recovery with some good pain relief and antibiotics. It's been about a month since Trap's surgery, and we're happy to say he's been doing really well. Those first few days after the operation were going to be really important in seeing how his body would respond. But fortunately, he's been proving to be quite the fighter. He's been very bright, very active. He's been eating well and doing very well for all of his follow-up checks. So it seems like he's well on his way. I do think that we got to him just in the nick of time. Any longer and the damage done would have been irreversible and most definitely fatal to him. So I'm grateful for the people who found him and brought him here. It absolutely saved his life. The good news is there's only another couple more weeks of follow-up checks to go before the stitches can come out, and Trap's ready to be released back home into the wild.